Okay, I'm here with some tennis. We had some misscheduling because we were so goddamn fast in the relay. So we have some extra time to be killed here. So I'm just gonna start a run of all levels and we will go as far as we are allowed to go. So hopefully you will enjoy some tennis and you might be thinking, why tennis? Well, if you check who's the referee, you will see it's Mario. So Mario is taking a little time off as well, just to relax before the next run. Anyways, I'm gonna start time in 3, 2, 1, go! So we start off by playing level 1, and we start off with a fault. Basically, the speedrun of this game is you can do surveys, and if you let the ball go down again, your frame window of getting the surveys is higher, but it's around 1.5 seconds slower than just hitting it on the way up. But it is more consistent. Also not starting good here. I will be honest, I just gave this as a suggestion to add because they need some filler time. So I'm not derusted, but usually you get derusted around one match into it. So the first few levels are not that interesting because you can see it's really slow. What's interesting is once you get to level 3 and above. Like level 5 is actually really hard in this game. So maybe we can have Mr. Restreamer just yell at me when it's like 5 minutes left. And we can just reset and show off the max level to showcase how hard the max level is. And you can see Mario is a nice referee calling that one out. What? I do not agree with that one, Mario. So that's another thing you will do a lot in this game, is not agreeing with Mario. Okay, that one I agree with. That one was completely out. We gotta let the CPU get 1 point, right? But yeah, for example, if I let the ball fall down, I have a much easier visual cue to hit the surveys every single time. And that's the main difference between my all levels run compared to the other people that has done all level runs, is that they do it like that. And because they do it like that, they lose quite a lot of time on level 1, 2, and even 3. Because at level 3 they aren't even going for surveys, because how surveys work in this game is that on level 1 you have 2 to 3 frames to hit the surveys, and 2 to 1 to hit it on, or 1 to 2 to hit it on the up throw. On level 2 that window changes to a 2-frame window, like 90% of the time. Sometimes you only get 1 frame window, but it's very rare on level 2. And on level 3, it's 1 to 0 frames, and most of the time you do have 1 frame. And on level 4, it's like 50% chance that you actually have like a surveys frame. So at level 4 I usually stop stopped going for surveys because it's not worth it. And on level 5 it's like super rare to even get the chance to do. Also, I completely forget how relaxing this game is to actually speedrun. Even though we're not really speedrunning right now, we're mostly just showing it off a little bit casually here. So what is everyone's in chat's favorite Mario sports game? Like any console. And Mario Kart do not count. As a European, I actually have a very rare pick, I would say, because one of my favorite Mario sports games are actually Mario Baseball for GameCube. I think that game is so freakingly good and fun to play. I also love the soccer game. I think the soccer games are really fun. And that's one set. Usually if we were going for like world record and stuff like that, we would try and do to do the first set in around 4:20. So that's another thing with like if we're looking at the leaderboard for this game. Like I think if you take like the top 3 runs, I would say the other 2 runs are probably like 5-6 minutes behind me when I get into level 5 and level 6. So I'm definitely better at the beginning of the game than the late game. But it also means that if anyone feels like picking this game up, there are probably a good 10 minutes to improve on the world record. But I think you need to have a certain mentality for speed running a game like this. And I sometimes refer games to as chat games, where like it's fun to grind when you have like an active chat to talk to discuss things, and this is definitely one of those games, because usually the first like 20 minutes you do not have to pay much attention to what's going on, but once you get like into level 4, I would say, is when you get into focus mode. Also, another good thing is that I have time to sip on coffee. Oh, it's my turn. So, you also have a secondary shot you can do. You can try and show it off very soon here. Which I do use at times. It's the lob. And the lob can be... It will basically never result in a point. But it's really useful late game. Because the CPU becomes super aggressive and stands at the net basically. So one thing you can do to reset them to go back is by hitting a lob over them so they are forced to go back. Okay, was that one out? That one wasn't out. Someone paid off Mario with some mushrooms, I guess. So another thing that's really important, like to get like usually you will be within the same minute going out of like level 1 and 2. But you can gain quite a lot of time on just the speed of your own serves and the speed of the computer serve. Like that's a good speed on the ball. But I still lost like 0.3 seconds because if you can get him to just barely hit the ball, you gain a little bit more time. Also, that's the first level. We're moving on to level 2. And the speed will be a little bit higher. And I see we have gotten the next runner to wake up currently, but if he is watching the stream, make sure to wake up. I will continue my run until you're feeling ready. So I'm gonna be checking Discord here, and if they say they are going soon, we can skip the middle level and pretend we did the full run with technical problems, and we can pretend Well, the thing is, I'm probably not gonna be able to beat the level 5 computer to be honest. Like that's something I can recommend people just for a fun challenge, is to try and beat the level 5 computer in this game. No! Mario, what are you doing? That was a rough point. Maybe we will finish this level and skip level 3 and 4 and go for 5 and 6. Just so I can show off like why we do have the category we have. Because the thing that happens when you beat two opponents is that you get a trophy. And that's why, like, technically we say we beat level 5 and level 6, but technically we beat level 5 twice, basically. And because level 5 is my worst level, I lose double the time compared to if my worst level was like level 1 or something. Good work, referee. Also on level 2 and 3 you can start noticing more that it actually matters how he acts at the beginning. Because if he takes certain actions, you will actually not be able to score in one shot. Also, at the early level, double fault. I think a fault is like 8-second time loss if the opponent does one. And if he does a double fault, you only lose 2 seconds, I believe. Or 4 or something like that. But on level 4 and 5, it can actually be a time gain. Technically a time gain if they get a double fault. Oh. Like, what other black box games for the 8-bit is like Mario and character in? Like, I know it's in golf, like we call him Retired Mario. Let's just love this one. Ah. Is he the referee in any other sport games? Like, I'm trying to think, like, yeah, Punch Out I know. Like, is he the referee in volleyball, for example? The black box game? I just realized we could have put on like NES Open Golf as well, because Mario is in that game as well. Are you playing as him in that one, even? I don't know. Okay, I see they are starting to get ready in the background here. So let's just do this. We're gonna reset the game. And we're gonna go to level 5 just to showcase how hard this game is on level 5. This game is impossible on level 5. If I can get one score, I'm happy here. Ooh, almost curved it around. Oh, we got a point, people. Oh, another point. So this is why I think so few people have actually done runs of this game, is because like most people can't probably even beat this level because it's so fast and so hard. Like even when I was on the world record grind for this game, like one of my biggest time losses in my runs was getting to deuces like this and just being stuck at not being able to win or lose the set. So a lot of things are just preempted, like moving before, like right when you hit the ball, you gotta move to the place where the ball is gonna come off. Like you need to basically start moving based on your knowledge of what's gonna happen before it happens. Oh, I made it there. Okay, good. Ah, yeah, this is fast, like. So, that's one of the time saves I try to go for, is when I get a good first ball like that. I can sometimes, I call it curve it around. Because as you can see, like the lines are a little bit weird. So like basically you can hit the ball while being outside, but hitting it so when it lands it's actually on the inside. Oof. I'm actually surprised that it didn't take that long for me to get into the groove again. Oh, I don't agree with that one, Mario. I tried to hit it straight. Let's see if we can sauce back here. Like, if this was an actual run, I would actually just lose this point. Oh, okay. That was a long ball. Like the best part about this game is that like even when you're getting really good at the game, there are still points where you get like these long back and forths on the top level. Oh, that's a good one. Like at some point I would love to do this a two-player run, but I do not know how hard a two-player run would be. Like maybe I should try and do a two-player run myself. Oh, out. Who is MAR10? This should be good. Yes, it is. Okay. I've got a notification that we are ready for the next run, which is the Super Mario 64, I can see. So I'm gonna say thanks for me, and thanks RGL for putting up a celebration of Mario Day. And that's everything for me. I hope everyone continues enjoying the Mario love we are having on this channel for the rest of the day. Bye bye and take care.